Hi guys, it's Mike here from KO's Bushcraft Down Under. I hope you better hear me today because we're having some roadworks. The joy of the suburbs. And thank you, chickens. Today I thought I'd do a review on the Kelly Kettles trekker. Now this is an aluminium version that I bought, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. And it really is a fabulous piece of kit for bushcrafting. You know, you can have a good brew up, you know, without building a fire, or really no one will even know you've been there, and no one's going to miss a handful of sticks, and I really do mean a handful of sticks. For those not familiar with it, there's basically a cone inside, so it has a huge surface area to contact the water, and of course it has the chimney effect. They come with a little base with a couple of bowls in it, and a chain and a plug. So they do say with the aluminium one also you can carry water in it, but I must admit I never have. What I do find convenient though is if you have a water bottle like a cig, you can pack it inside, which is pretty cool. So I find that sticks, yeah, no more than pencil size, work about the best. So to kick it off, I'll just put a bit of paper towel in there. Yeah. So you want to keep the air holes clear if you can. I better put some water in it. And that's full. Now, the moment I put that on, you can hear the chimney effect come in. Some of these sticks are a little bit on the thick side, but that's just what I picked up at the park. Now, it's a pretty quick system. In fact, one bushcrafting weekend I had a race with a fellow using a jet boil, and I was already ready with all the gear to go, and we actually had a very similar boil time. Now it's most important that when you're boiling it, you do not stick the plug in, or else it'll come out, and it'll come out with quite a pop. Okay. So depending what you're fueling it on, so you want to try and keep these holes clear to keep that draft going. Now, if I realised how good it was when I bought this one, I might have popped for the stainless steel version, in all honesty, because I have been very impressed with it. And there are a range of accessories you can buy for it, but I really didn't think they were that good value. There's a crossgate which goes in the top. You can put a small pot on it, and you're supposed to be able to heat your meal while you're boiling water. Well, it doesn't take very long to boil water in there, and I assume that you have to keep retopping it up, as I couldn't imagine it would be very happy if you boiled it dry. So this morning it was cold overnight here. It was down to 0 degrees Celsius, which is unusual. So the water in here is quite cold. And as you can hear it now, it is starting to boil, so it hasn't taken very long. Now if you leave it unattended, it seems to have a pretty useful feature. It'll come howling out of here, it'll run down here, be caught by the lip, and start to quench the fire, which is really quite cool. I don't know if that was an intentional part of the design, but it certainly does do that. So with practice, you'll soon learn how much fuel you need to put in to get your boil, and you really don't want to over fuel it. You're going to have to lift this fella off. Now pouring it's a little bit tricky. We'll get to that in a second. Let's check out the fuel load. Well, it's certainly rocking along now. Not too sure how the camera's picking up, but there are flames coming right out of the top. think they're available in 3 sizes. The larger one is referred to as a Scout. I'm not sure, there possibly a 3rd size as well. So, but for packing about, it's really good for 1 or 2 people, because you can do a quick reboil if 500 ml of water is not enough. So the flames are pouring out the top at the moment. And we've got a boil inside, and there's still probably 30% of the fuel I put in there still burning. So anyway, I'll let it get carried away to show you what I mean by what happens if you overflow it. I know it's not the most exciting of videos to watch, watching the pot boil. And here it comes out, so you see it dripping down, and that'll start quenching the fire, which is a good thing. Okay, so anyway, this is the method they recommend. So see, there's very little fuel left in what is getting drenched by the fire. Is to hold this handle at 90 degrees and use the chain to lift it and do your pour. Personally, and it's probably not the correct method, I leave it on the base, tip it like that, and if I want a second cup, I'm already there to top it up. So 530 grams, it's not the lightest piece of kit, but it certainly go the distance. Anyway, I hope you found it interesting. Bye for now.